Monster guys.
Yeah.
Let's get in it.
Okay.
Week 6. Quarterbacks. I'm just going to jump in with mine, man, because I'm super pumped. Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
I don't even think I need to say much, but if I need to just clarify, let's just put it this way. He's had one rough game against the Chargers. That's fine. Didn't throw a touchdown, threw one pick. Outside of that game, has thrown at least 3 touchdowns in each game.
Yeah.
Don't know what else you want.
Cowboys offense looks great. They look great.
Yeah. Don't even know what else you want, man. He's looking good. He's spreading the ball around. Well, we've got, 400, 237, 236.
They're leading the league in offensive yardage.
Yeah, 302, like just killing it. And even his game where he had less than 200 yards passing, he threw for 4 touchdowns, so who cares? So as far as fantasy points go, I'll take the 4 touchdowns. This guy's lighting it up. I don't see it stopping this week against New England.
Yeah,
Not after what Davis Mills just did to him.
Yeah, New England's defense so far this year, like they locked down the Bucks, and then they let Davis Mills do that.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like an incredible game, but it was enough to.
Do you want to classify that they locked down the Bucks, or do you just think Tom Brady just did not play well?
I mean, it's definitely both. It's definitely both.
Because I think it's more Tom Brady not playing well in his former stadium than it is they locked down the Bucks. But again, I don't think New England's going to change anything this week. New England's offense I'm not even scared about, so I think Dallas is going to have plenty of time of possession, and he's just going to light it up fantasy-wise.
Yep. Yeah, my quarterback, I'm going to go with Joe Burrow against Detroit. And being against Detroit helps, but Burrow's looked really good. This offense is coming alive. Jamar Chase looks incredible out there. You still got Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, who's back, mixing out of the backfield. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game for Cincinnati, and I like Burrow. He's made some mistakes this season, but he's also been
that interception at the end of the game was rough. But
he's had a couple really bad interceptions this year, but that Thursday night game against Jacksonville, like he was able to come back, lead the team. Like he's taken over that role.
Yeah, I mean, I really like Joe Burrow a lot this week as well. I kind of almost feel like it's a given that he should have a big week, but we'll see. I am kind of concerned with T. Higgins though, but that's for another discussion. Running backs.
Yep.
I'm going Nick Chubb against Arizona. Nick Chubb's been obviously having a really good year.
Yeah, anyone watch the game last week against the Chargers?
Yeah, like
unstoppable.
That's just how he is.
Yeah.
And I don't see him getting stopped by...
I do always forget how fast he can be.
Well, because he's so big.
Well, yeah. Well, he looks...
Like he's stocky.
He's very stocky. Yeah. And so like when he just hits the hole and then hits that 6th gear and he's just outrunning DBs, like...
Yeah, dude, he ran for...
you'll see him in the clips. Like, you'll see him in the
insert clips.
Yeah, like...
But yeah, 7.7 was his yards per attempt in that game.
Yeah, like what, 156 yards?
161.
Yeah.
and a touchdown.
He's even getting some passing work in there.
Yeah, just not much, but he got one reception, one target.
I think this will be a good matchup too, Nick Chubb against Arizona.
Well, Arizona, just remember what they did with Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook ran all over this defense. Yeah. This defense is not very good against the run, and I don't see again it changing. Their offense is what keeps them in games. So I think Nick Chubb, honestly, this is going to be another week like last week. Browns trying to outscore another team. That's how I'm going to view this.
Yeah, they're going to have to in this game. It's not going to,
I just think it's going to be a lot of back and forth like it was last week with them against the Chargers.
Yep. My running back, I'm going to go Daryl Williams against Washington. With CEH being out, I think this is just a good spot start if you need him, if you're picking him up off the waiver wire to feel good about starting him. It's not going to be, I wouldn't expect a ton, but he's going to get the main workload. He'll probably get into the end zone at some point. I think this is a good play you can put in your lineup.
Yeah, not a bad play at all. All right, wide receivers. I'm matching up my guy with your quarterback. So, Jamar Chase. I know we kind of talked about him briefly last week.
About trade away for him, which I mean, I still think you can. You don't. I mean, you obviously don't have to, because my whole argument was he's not going to be bad. Like he's not going to stop being good. I just think you could get so much for him right now.
Yeah.
Like I just think you could get so much for him right now, especially like if you're decently deep at wide receiver and you're really hurting for a running back, you could use Chase to go after a monster running back.
Yeah. Right? I mean, you can almost get like Alvin Kamara at that point.
Yeah. Who was a guy I suggested trade for last week, and he popped off this week.
Boom. But yeah, no. Jamar Chase, I think again against Detroit, you can obviously see the connection. It's kind of bringing Brock back. I think Joe Burrow even stated pregame that he doesn't even need to think about when he's coming in and out of breaks. He just knows when it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And you're starting to really see that on the field. And all those drops that we were kind of talking about and worried about in preseason, I don't know what that was about, but I'm not seeing a lot of it now. In fact, that's what I was going to say is T. Higgins is kind of now having that problem.
Yeah.
And not Jamar Chase. So I think Jamar Chase is going to have a huge week this week.
Okay. My wide receiver, I'm going DK Metcalf.
Really?
Just play him. Just play him. Don't worry about it. It's versus Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh's secondary has been very spotty. They just gave up Cortland Sutton's big game.
Mm-hmm.
DK is still going to get targeted. He's still going to get targeted around the red zone. And Geno Smith is not, as far as backups go, he's definitely one of the better ones. He's been around this league a long time on a lot of different teams, on a lot of different systems. He didn't look that bad when he came back in the game. I think DK's one of his touchdowns might have come from Geno Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Just play him and don't worry about it.
I do feel like if I'm going to place a wide receiver in Seattle, I think DK would be the guy I would choose. So that makes sense.
I would still play both, but I'm not worried about DK.
All right, tight ends.
Yeah.
Going Mike Gesicki against Jacksonville. Dude, Miami's just they're just trying to figure out what's going on now without Tua and it just I like the matchup. I think the matchup could work out really well. They just got to throw it to him.
Yep.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I think out of a lot of these tight end matchups, I do think this is one of the better ones. I just really hope they take my advice and throw to your basically could be
your best receiving threat.
Your best receiving threat. Future all-star,
Yep. My tight end, I'm going Mark Andrews against the Chargers. Similar. He's just really good. Great matchup. Should be a good game.
Yeah, we don't really care that much about tight ends. They're just so difficult now. Like if they score 10 points, you're like, yes.
Oh, if you get 10 points out of your tight end position, you're Gucci. If you can get that every week, you're good.
Yeah. Thank you for watching the Fantasy Monsters on YouTube. If you liked today's episode, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel below. We also have a merch store we want you to check out with all new gear that we've got available. That'll be in the description. Also, if you want to see any past videos, you can check that out as well. Thank you so much for watching the Fantasy Monsters. We'll catch you next time.
Have a good one.